Are you ready?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pistol Australia Night of Nights, a gala awards presentation to celebrate our members' achievements throughout the 2019 season. And tonight we'll recognise the Domestic Team of the Year, the International Team of the Year, our Official of the Year, the Coach of the Year, our Social Media Contributor of the Year, the Club of the Year, Volunteer of the Year, Athlete of the Year in Parasports, our Junior Athlete of the Year, our Female Athlete of the Year, and our Male Athlete of the Year. Sit back and enjoy as we celebrate our members. So we're online tonight for our Gala Awards for Pistol Australia. Joining us is the President, Ray Andrews. Disappointing not to be able to do this live, but at least we can get it done.
You're right about that, Mike. Yeah, it's going to be a great night, and it is very disappointing that we couldn't do it because it was scheduled to be done at the National Championships in Brisbane back at Easter on the final night, on the Sunday night of the awards. But yeah, I still think that it's going to come over good tonight with the virtual awards. We're going to have interviews with all the recipients who winners of the awards. That should still be a great night, even though it's only a virtual one.
Yeah, we're recognising all the contributions of our athletes and also our volunteers and officials during the course of the 2019 calendar year.
Yeah, we're virtually awarding anyone that's done extra achievements during the year and they've just stepped outside the ring and done better than what we'd normally do during 2019. And Pistol Australia has decided that from this year onwards, we'll run this award annually and make awards to these people who step up and achieve.
Yeah, we've got some Athlete of the Year awards, but we've also got, I think, a very important ones, Volunteer of the Year, Official of the Year, Club of the Year, these sort of awards. It's just nice to give people a pat on the back and say thank you for your contributions.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of work goes on out there in the clubs and throughout Australia, and to keep the clubs going and keep our members on the ranges shooting. And without the officials and the judges and coaches and everybody else, we'd be in a bad state, I think. So we need to recognise these people who have done these achievements.
A very big year for Pistol Australia in terms of events. Obviously, the Nationals come around every year, but the WA 1500 World Championships were hosted. The Oceania Championships were involved in the WSBS World Championships. So a lot of big international events came to Australia in 2019.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, it was good year 2019, and culminated with the, as you said, with the WA 1500 World Championships at Hilltop, and then finished off with the Oceania Championships at the Sydney International Shooting Centre. So yeah, no, it was a big year, and that's what half of these awards are going to be about, all those who achieved things during 2019.
And obviously for 2020, very proud of the 4 athletes have been selected to go to Tokyo.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, that's a magnificent achievement by those 4, Daniel and Dina and Sergey and Elena. Yeah, I mean, it's a great outcome that they're now being selected in the Australian Olympic team for the shooting team of 15, and they're the 4 of the 15 to go to Tokyo next year. So, yeah, great. And once again, congratulate them for an effort. Well done.
Well, Ray, let's jump into the awards because you're going to present the first one here. It's the Domestic Team of the Year. Can you let us know who the winners are?
Okay, yeah, it's my pleasure to present the awards for the Domestic Team of the Year, and that is the team is the South Australia Junior Air Pistol Team from the 2019 Nationals in Yarra. The team members were Josh Anderson, Tyson Hughes and Doug Russell. And I congratulate them for the excellent job they did in winning this award at the winning the team event at the Nationals last year.
The domestic team of the year winner, the South Australian Junior Air Pistol team, they set a new national record on the way to winning the title. And joining me is Tyson Hughes. Congratulations, Tyson. You must be very proud of yourself and your teammates.
Yeah, we all did very well. Thank you.
And you guys train a fair bit together on the range?
Not really, because we're all different kinds of, areas of each other in the state. Because I'm in Central and those two guys are, outside on the border, really.
So that's a pretty good result then, being that you only come together for the Nationals and then you go and set a new national record. That's a great achievement for young shooters.
Yeah, it was good.
And yourself personally, were you very happy with your own performance at the Nationals?
For my own performance, yeah, it was probably one of the best I've done for that year. It was a bit of a slow, gradual year in training. So, yeah, I was pretty happy.
And you're looking forward to getting back on the range again?
Oh, absolutely. I'm dying to go back on there.
Well, a great effort there by yourself, your team there, Josh Anderson, yourself, Tyson, and Doug Russell, the three of you setting a new national record. Mate, that's in the books. You get to keep that and you can look back in years to come and tell your friends we set a national record.
Yeah, thanks. It's absolutely a good achievement. I'm so proud of the team. We all just did very well.
Parents and coaches that you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my parents, because they've just pushed me so much throughout the year. And same as the coach, we go up and down. I'd not listen for some things and some things I do really well and listen. Yeah, just training overall with him's very well. He's very supportive to me.
Well, best of luck with yourself and your teammates going forward in your pistol careers, and hope you have more success going ahead.
Thank you.
So we'll move forward now, ladies and gentlemen, the International Team of the Year to make the presentation, Ray Andrews.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to give this award to the International Team of the Year. And it wasn't very hard to pick the International Team of the Year because it came out of the WA 1500 World Championships. And the team is Peter Bruce and Chris Banfield in the WA 1500 pistol section. And they did an excellent job there, as quite a few of our members did at the World Championships. So I congratulate Peter and Chris on a job well done.
Our International Teams Award, it went to our WA 1500 World Champions, Peter Bruce and Chris Banfield, and I've got Peter with me now. Peter, congratulations.
Yeah, g'day, Mike. Thanks again to Pistol Australia, and what an unreal way to cap off the year of 2019, especially to do it alongside Chris. It's very nice to be recognised as the team.
Pistol's an individual sport, but when you come to those teams events, those aggregate scores, it's really important that you both work together and support each other.
Yeah, it is. The more encouragement and sort of calming conversations you can have with your teammate to help them get over the line and get that result, whether it's good, bad or indifferent, you've got to be there for them. I find the team's very rewarding. It brings you closer together, and yeah, I think we finally were able to come away with a result that we've been wanting for the last 3 or 4 years with Chris and I. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy shooting on the team's event.
Well done. Congratulations on the International Team of the Year.
Yeah, thanks again. Thanks to Pistol Australia. I'll thank RCP Projectiles as well. And yeah, couldn't have done it without Chris. Hell of a shooter, and hopefully we'll be able to compete again as a team.
So next award on the list is our Coach of the Year. Ray, can you tell us who that is?
Yeah, it's my pleasure to announce that the Coach of the Year is going to be Dean Bruce from Orange. Dean is a well-respected coach in WA 1500 and also some other matches as well, but mainly WA 1500. And Dean has the distinction of coaching his own son, Peter, who I just mentioned earlier on one of the other awards. And he must be very proud to have coached his son all the way through to becoming a World Championships. Congratulations, Dean, on a job well done.
And now let's chat with our Coach of the Year, Dean Bruce. What a fantastic 2019 he had.
Yeah, thanks, Westy. It's an absolutely fantastic year. And yeah, look, it's a bit of a two-edged sword, the coaching world, I suppose, but it can be thanked little bit thankless, but 2019 is certainly one to remember.
Yeah, it's such a great year. The WA 1500 World Championship. Your son Peter got a World Championship, and then the team as well with Chris Banfield picked up the team's World Championship. You must have been on such a high to finish off 2019.
Unbelievable, Mike. I've done a lot of work with Chris and Peter and everyone on the team really. But those two guys have certainly been the focal point. And look, I'm pretty passionate about the sport, and I certainly very, very passionate about the coaching side of things. And I really ride the wave. So when there's tough times, I feel the pain, and when the glory times come, I'm certainly soaking that up as well. I'm really right in there with the guys and girls that are on the team, and rejoicing those fantastic results.
Yeah, you still like to compete yourself. How's the transition between competition and coaching? You've got to put a different hat on, different mindset?
Oh, definitely. I certainly enjoy competing. You're dead right. I've been a competitor at the pointy end of the game for quite some time, and I think the transition has been somewhat of a learning curve for myself, and I have a bit of a different style coaching, and I certainly factor in if I can see something on the range, even when I'm competing. If one of the people that I'm working with is I've spotted something, I'm more than happy to immediately when they finish slip over and have a chat while it's fresh in their mind, and take a photo of their targets, and it sort of reiterates with me too exactly what I need to do to stay sharp and get those procedures and things nice and perfected and accurate. So yeah, it's a bit of a two-hat show, but I think it's it's working. Proof's in the pudding, I suppose. And
Pistol Australia have a national development squad at ISSF category. Would you like to see that come across into WA 1500, into action pistol, into service pistol, so we can keep that next generation coming through and we can produce more champions?
Look, absolutely. Australian competitors in the 1500 arena, and the other disciplines for that matter, have certainly held their own at world level. When you start factoring in the population in Australia versus some of the countries that we compete against, we've never come home empty-handed. It's always been a podium finish of some sort, and I'm certainly very, very keen to see PA support the high performance squads in all disciplines, and I'd like to be part of that. Not only as a coach, but also as part of the squad, wherever I can keep seeing. Eyes are the challenge these days, but I enjoy wearing both hats, and I certainly enjoy the promotion of the sport and watching, particularly these younger lads coming through and becoming world champions. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, it's great to have you back here on the Range Report, especially when you're winning such a great award. Last time we saw you, you were handing out birthday cakes.
Yeah, it was a pretty good fun night. It was I must have worked okay. Anyway, the guys had great results there, and a little bit of fun. It was a good night.
And so we're looking forward maybe having a webinar, Saturday afternoon webinar on WA 1500 and maybe some of the international competitors. We're hoping to get you on board for that as well.
Yeah, nice to be part of that, and just to catch up with the guys and girls and just see, firstly how they're going. Corona has certainly knocked everyone around. It's depriving us of our sport, but there's bigger issues out there than just our sport. But I'm sure them, like us, will be very keen to get back on the range and get competing again.
Well, well done, Dean. Well-deserved award, and your coaching career is just going to go from strength to strength as our Coach of the Year. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Mike. I'm very, very proud and pleased to receive that award.
Winner of the Official of the Year, Mark Baker.
One of the awards such an integral part of a sporting organisation is the officials, and our winner this year is Mark Baker. Congratulations and welcome onto the Range Report.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
So much work done around for the officials, the range officers and the referees around the range. How did you actually get into that?
It's a long story. I've been shooting nearly 40 years, and the initial adventure into it was by accident, and once I started on the road, it became the obvious progression to put back into the sport what I'd got out of it. It's I've had a lot of pleasure. I've met so many wonderful people and had some really good times. So becoming an official was just a payback.
Is there an event that really stands out as a highlight for you over your career as an official?
Oh, would have to be the most recent ones, probably the Commonwealth Games, because I got to CRO for the 25-metre women's match, which was a great thrill. And then I don't think you could go past the WSPS World Championships this year, where I was a CRO for 10 metre.
Yeah, memorable events. It's fantastic that you're involved in the sport. Officials, what would you say to people to get involved? What should they be doing?
The first step for any shooter, and particularly, I always say that if you're going to be a serious competitive shooter, it pays to know the rules. And that's the first step of becoming an official, is learning the rules and interpreting them. To the newer shooter, we like them to get a little bit of experience, few years experience, but then you put your hand up at your local club and let them know that you want to help on the range. Once you get to become an RO, get some experience, we then start chasing you to see if you're interested in becoming a judge. We could do with some more.
Yeah, it's always great. People can contribute many different ways, and as an official, you're doing a fantastic job. Congratulations on the award.
Thank you. That's great. It was very exciting to get the phone call.
And the winner of the Social Media Contributor of the Year award is Graham Harvey.
Congratulations, Graham Harvey, our Social Media Contributor of the Year. What a great award.
Yes, it is. I'm really wrapped with that. It's sort of out of the blue a little bit, but yeah, it's all good. Thank you very much to VAPA for nominating me and Pistol Australia for going through with it. It's excellent.
So tell everyone out there on the Range Report what sort of social media contributions you're doing and who you're doing it for.
It's a newsletter for the Victorian Junior Development Squad, which I'm one of the managers. It comes out quarterly, and yeah, it's all for the juniors really. Keep them informed on what's happening in Victoria and, well, around Australia, I guess, different competitions, training weekends and so forth, and a few hints and tips.
Super important for our juniors and to foster the juniors in pistol shooting, because they are the next generation. So you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you very much. Yes, they are the next generation, and communication's a wonderful thing, which a lot of people don't do. Then, you know, they sort of forget about that. They just do what they have to do, and that's it. But I think we need to be onto them every day if we can. Keep them connected.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job, and congratulations again on the award.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I'd just like to add that it's not just me that's you know, that's won the award. It's everybody who contributes. We have our adult contributors, you know, from the National Coaching Council, VAPA president, and that sort of thing. But when the kids go to a competition or a training weekend, we ask them to write something, give us a bit of feedback on what their thoughts are. They're a good bunch of kids. They get on well together, and they're really loving it. So we'll just keep doing it.
The winner of the Club of the Year, Mount Isa Pistol Club.
So joining me now is Joy and Mark from the Mount Isa Pistol Club as the Club of the Year. Welcome along, you guys. Fantastic award for you to win for your club.
We're very excited. Thank you.
So, Mark, the club's been around since 1966. It's an integral part of the local community there at Mount Isa.
Yeah, it has been. It's lots of members over the years. Really good shooters, average shooters, but yeah, we keep trying to grow the club.
And Joy, during the time of obviously lockout at the moment, the club's closed, but when you come back, you shoot a lot of matches there.
We do. We shoot all PA matches, as well as, and we have an ISSF, and we have an air pistol facility as well.
And I love your website. It says, "Wow, we're straight shooters." Everybody wants to be like that, don't they?
They try.
What does this mean for the Mount Isa Pistol Club to win this award?
It raises our profile in the community. I've always professed that we should be proud of our sport, and this proves how proud we are of our sport and gives us credibility in the community, and hopefully more people will want to come along and be members of our club.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be shouting out around town, and hopefully the local media can cover some of this award and get it out there in the community for you.
We hope so.
Well, congratulations, Mount Isa Pistol Club. We look forward to seeing you when we all get back on the range and see you at Nationals.
We can't wait.
Looking forward to it.
And the winner of the PA Volunteer of the Year award is Judy Bronner.
Well, welcome, Judy. Congratulations on winning the Volunteer of the Year.
Thank you very much. It was very humbling and very honoured.
You do so much work around the range. I mean, there's a fantastic team that does all the scoring, but you just really give so much time to this sport.
Thank you. I enjoy it, and I've met many, many people over the years that have supported me. But it's been great fun. Sometimes some angst along the way. But no, it's been very, very good, and doing it for a long time.
Is there any highlights out of your long time there volunteering that you'd like to share with us?
Probably the Commonwealth Games in Melbourne was a great experience and a great eye-opener for me, as in the bigger picture, because I'd always just done state and nationals. I've done nationals in every state of Australia, but the Commonwealth Games first time in Melbourne was an honour to be asked to do it, but it was an experience. I think that would have been the highlight. And World Cups and Disabled World Cups, the Paras, that was a real highlight and an experience that I will never ever forget. The latest Para World Cups in Sydney, where we had our first blind shooting. That was just a wonderful, wonderful experience for all involved. So,
well, thank you, Judy. You're such a warm and friendly face around the range, and the volunteers, they are so important to our sport to keep it running, and congratulations again on your victory.
Thank you so much. I feel very humbled and very honoured to be able to do it. Hope for many more years.
Well, we'll see when we can all get back on the range.
Right, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Nationals after lockdown in Brisbane. So see you then.
The winner of the PA Athlete of the Year WSPS is Chris Pitt.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, one of our big awards, the WSPS Athlete of the Year. It is Chris Pitt, who represented Australia with pride at last year's WSPS World Championships in Sydney. Welcome, Chris, and congratulations on the award.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. It's great to be receiving the award.
Yeah, you had a very, very good year in 2019, obviously culminated with that WSPS World Championship hosted in Sydney, where you really shot very, very well.
Yeah, it should have been a little bit better. You know, 19 was a little bit frustrating for me, but it was good to get to World Champs. There was places, certain areas of my shooting that was very good and I was happy with. Just missed a quota, which was, you know, one of those things, but there's more opportunities, and I look forward to having the next opportunity to shoot on an international level.
Yeah, you say quota, that's Tokyo Paralympic quota. You've still got an opportunity. Obviously, things have been pushed back with the lockdown, but you've still got that opportunity to qualify for Tokyo 2020 when it comes around?
Yes, definitely. We do have another opportunity to qualify for Tokyo. You know, as we all know, everything's up in the air at the moment as to what's going to happen next year. But the plan is, from what I understand, this year's program will just be repeated next year. So, yeah, fingers crossed this virus gets sorted out and, you know, borders get opened up and we can travel and get back into what we like to do.
Yeah, you're probably itching to get back on the range, but fantastic award here on our Gala Awards night, WSPS Athlete of the Year. Well done, Chris Pitt.
Thanks, guys, and thanks to the people who nominated me, and I look forward to seeing everyone at a range somewhere in the future. Cheers.
The winner of the Junior Athlete of the Year is Olivia Erickson.
Our Junior Athlete of the Year, Olivia Erickson, welcome onto the awards show. Such a great honour to win this.
I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I worked really, really hard in 2019, so it's very rewarding to be able to get this in return.
So as a Junior Athlete of the Year, you're on the beginning journey of your shooting career. Who do you look up to in the sport?
Well, in the sport, I actually look up to Daniel Repicoli a lot in Australia. I feel like he does a really good job of balancing between his work, his personal life and shooting as a career. And he has won so many great things. I also look up to Enna Korakaki. She was the Olympian in Rio and she won gold in the 25-meter sport pistol. And she's the most excellent woman, and she has really paved the way for shooting.
So you compete in ISSF events, 10-metre air pistol and the women's 25-metre sport pistol. Which is your specialty, or do you work across the both?
I think what I kind of do well in during the time is what I start to enjoy. But I've always loved 25-metre women's, just because there's a little bit of dynamic in what you shoot, and sometimes air pistol can get a bit frustrating if you're not doing well, where in sport pistol, if you're not doing well in one, then you will normally make up for it in the other, and normally they go together really, really well.
So you mentioned Daniel Repicoli as one of your heroes. He's heading off to his 5th Olympic Games in Tokyo next year. You have Olympic aspirations?
Oh, of course. I would love to go to Paris. I feel like it's a bit of a struggle with school and everything, but I feel like if everything's meant to be, then it will work. And if I really work hard for it, then I can really achieve anything, just like Elena's doing as well, being a doctor and also shooting. She's also going to the Olympics as well, which is really great.
And quite a few good juniors around at the moment. You sort of spur each other on and help each other and work and push to be the best athletes when you come to senior age?
Oh, of course. Going into all of the junior programs is such an amazing experience. And it really helps to encourage all of the rest of the juniors. And working with each other is also a little bit competitive, but it's also such a friendly sport. And it's so encouraging in that if you do badly, then you have everyone else that is around your age and also going through them the same things as what you are. So they're there to kind of boost you up.
Well, congratulations, Olivia, Junior Athlete of the Year. Such a great award, and we look forward to following your career as you progress through the ranks.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm so grateful.
The winner of the Female Athlete of the Year is Cherie Blake.
Our Female Athlete of the Year, she is a world champion, Cherie Blake. Welcome on. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Westy. I'm so pleased to be here today.
Yeah, fantastic year for you in 2019. 2020 this year, you were looking to defend your world championship. That's been delayed, but still a great year, action pistol all around.
Yeah, we had a great year last year, winning the Bianchi Cup and the Pistol Australia National Championships topped it off at the for me. So I was very pleased.
You've had a very storied career so far in your shooting.
Yeah, thanks, Westy. I am really happy with my shooting. It's a passion. Some of these trophies are obviously marks, but we love shooting, and I've been a member of Pistol Australia for 35 years, or over 35 years. So this really means a lot to me, this award. Thank you.
Can you give us some of your big career highlights along the way?
I guess the highlight of winning my first action match national championships in 2012 was fantastic. It was the first championships I went to. There was big competition there. Anita Makowitz was there. And
that was a really proud moment. And then Action Match just took off from there for me, winning the 2017 and then the 2019 Bianchi Cup. And in between that was the 2018 World Championships.
Well, a fantastic award. It's great to recognise your contribution to Pistol Australia.
Shooting, as you know, is an individual sport, but I really have a great team that helps me achieve what I've been able to achieve. And I'd just like to thank some companies that support me, which is Heron Security and Support, Australian Target Systems, Hornady, Pro Shop Products, 511 Clothing, and Safari Firearms and Impact Trading here on the border. I'd also like to just thank my daughter and my mum, who've always supported me on and off the range, and especially Mark, my husband, who is my gunsmith, my ammo developer, my ammo loader, my coach, and also my fiercest competitor. I'd just also like to thank Pistol Australia for these awards. I think they're a great initiative, and I'm very honoured to have received the inaugural Female Athlete of the Year award, and congratulations to all the other award winners.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Male Athlete of the Year, Peter Bruce. Congratulations, Peter.
Our final award now on our Gala Awards night, it is the Male Athlete of the Year. It's our world champion from the WA 1500, Peter Bruce. Welcome and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was a little bit unexpected, but no, very, 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 very humble award, and very glad you finally can be appreciated and shown that all the hard work has paid off in the long run.
So a great year for you in 2019, that WA 1500 World Championship, 1494 in the final to get the Revolver Championship. Tell us about that. You must have been such a high.
Yeah, it was. It was a huge high. A lot of emotions, obviously. I felt a little bit of pressure going into the event, being ranked number one in the world in auto, so the pressure was sort of on auto a little bit. And then, I knew what the result was. I knew what I had to beat, and was able to put my head down and focus on the task, and come out with an unbelievable result.
And so a lot of support, obviously, from your family. You're very closely knit.
Yeah, huge support. Both my grandparents on Dad's side come and watched, and my grandmother, who had never seen me shoot before, was able to come and watch me at the biggest stage I'll ever shoot on. And then having my younger brother, who's never been to a Worlds, come up, and then Dad alongside me. I wouldn't be able to shoot to the level that I shoot without him. And then Mum's always in the corner cheering us on.
So champagne popping at the Bruce house tonight with your dad winning the Coach of the Year also?
Yes. I think it's very well deserved that Dad's been recognised as the Coach of the Year. He puts a lot of hard work into not only me, but anyone who has a question or he can see potential in or can fix something. It's great to see that the awards are recognising all these people.
So more hard work to come, and an opportunity obviously to defend your World Championship next time round.
Yeah, well, hopefully by the end of the year we can all get back into high competitive shooting and be able to build up and hopefully be able to represent my country again and head over to the Worlds and trying to defend what's now a new world title for me by 2. So I do have WA 1500 revolver and 4-inch stock revolver. So hopefully get the opportunity again to go over and defend those titles.
So Australians are such competitive shooters across all disciplines across the world. We're kind of feared when you get on the line there, people are looking at you going, "Oh, I've got to be better than him."
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know what some people think sometimes. Look, we try and go over there and just give it our best. That's all we can hope for. If we've given it our best, and there's nothing left out on the paddock, well, the results hopefully will be in your favour.
And also, I guess, a double award for you tonight with the teams, the International Teams Award with your great mate, Chris Banfield.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. You know, shooting's full of highs and lows, and of lately it's been full of a lot of highs. Yeah, to be able to win the award and win the International World Teams with Chris was unreal. We've come second a lot of times, so it was very, very nice to be able to finally get that world status again, and it was amazing just to top off that 4 days of competition with that result was unreal.
Congratulations, Peter, on the Athlete of the Year and also the International Teams Member of the Year. You've had a great 2019 and thanks for being with us.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks to Pistol Australia, and thanks to RCP Projectiles, and a big shout out to my coach. Couldn't have done it without him. Thanks, guys.
Well, I know we've all been locked down during the COVID isolation, and trying to engage members has been a challenge for all the state bodies, and one that's done it particularly well is Pistol Shooting Queensland. Let's have a chat with Michelle Sandstrom. Welcome, Michelle, onto the Range Report. You guys have done virtual nationals. Tell us all about it.
Oh, okay. Well, what we did, Mike, was considering we were hosting the nationals for the ISSF and PA events, we thought we're not going to have competitors here this week, so we'll run our virtual nationals. So we opened it up. Every match that was being shot on the day it was supposed to be shot, we opened the event up and we just had people from all over Australia enter.
And so you used the scores from last year's nationals and people had to nominate their score and it was a random draw?
Yes, that's what we did. We used last year's national scores, being that they'd actually been shot, instead of everyone wanting to select the best possible shot. And then it's just a random selection through wonderful Excel spreadsheet, and then we get our winner.
Yeah, really fun way to engage the members, because everybody would have been missing not being able to come to Queensland for the nationals, and I know it's disappointing for Pistol Shooting Queensland. You guys would have put on a fantastic event, but this was a great way nationally to engage all the members, and it has been challenging for everybody.
Well, definitely. Obviously, we were in preparation period and disappointed we couldn't present our nationals this year, but we look forward to the next one. But we did. We engaged members from all over Australia, and it was terrific to see them all get involved.
Well, congratulations. We all hope that everyone's back on the range sooner than later, but well done on keeping the members engaged, and Pistol Shooting Queensland, great job.
Terrific. Thanks so much.
Well, that concludes our online awards. Congratulations to all our winners. Ray Andrews, what a fantastic night, and we look forward to doing this in the future, obviously in person.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. It's been a great night, and there's a lot of awards have been handed out to a lot of worthy people. Everyone who received an award deserved that award, and as you say, we will continue to do it next year, and hopefully this one will be done in person with all the recipients there, so we can actually talk to them, see them, and have a good yat about it. So congratulations to all the winners, and thank you very much.
Well, that concludes our gala presentation evening here on the Range Report. Thanks for being with us. If you've enjoyed the show, please like and share on social media. Join us Saturday afternoon for the weekly webinar. We're going to celebrate mothers in pistol shooting. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 Central, 1 p.m. in the West. And don't forget the weekly photo competition. It is also celebrating mothers on the range. I'm Mike Westhorpe, signing off on behalf of the team here at the Range Report. We hope to see you out there very, very soon. Bye for now.